All right, welcome back everyone. We're going to be heading to the automated notifications. Again, we're going to be going under the My Company tab and going to automated notifications. This is where you can select what type of notifications you want your clients to receive. Now you can go through, I'm not going to go through all of these options, but just go through and decide what's going to be best applicable to you. And then there's a few other options over here. There's external emails, which you can select some of the different options down here. These are the client email settings. So of course you want to make sure that when you have a new dispute item or a new credit report imported or new challenges sent, these are all enabled. If you click here, it'll disable them, but you want to make sure that your clients are getting notified so that way they don't have to ask you as many questions like, hey, what's going on with my file? Are you sending more letters out? They will get notified every time you generate a dispute letter for them. So if you generate a ton of different dispute letters, they're going to get a ton of emails. So it's good because that way they can stay up to date as to what's going on. Here are the affiliate email settings, pretty self-explanatory. You just want to make sure that, all of these are, set to your liking. And then of course the email frequency down here, you can change that. You can reset everything to the default settings. It's really up to you as far as how you want everything set up. You can also integrate Zapier into different email campaigns from Credit Repair Cloud. As far as email campaigns go, there's so many different options out there. So you just have to decide what's going to be best for you. I personally use ConvertKit for my email campaigns. And, it's a great platform because you can use it as an email platform and you can use it as a landing page platform for people to join your mailing list. So this is for external emails. And if you wanted to integrate, Zapier with additional marketing tools and email marketing applications, you certainly could do so. There's email templates right here. You can click on that. And you can add a new template if you wanted to. So that kind of gives you some freedom to do different types of emails. So if you don't hit the back button, you want to just go back to email templates and automated notifications. And then we're back where we wanted to be. So the last option over here is called Mandrill. You can see that there's different recommendations. This is not recommended because you can use Zapier now instead of, some of these mailing or outdated software that was used prior. So it looks like this was used back before 2015. So no need to worry about that. I think the most important is just the first two options, which are the notification options and the external emails options. So you can visit those two places and you can leverage Zapier to, have even more options when it comes to email marketing. So let's go ahead and move on. We are going to cover we are going to cover client statuses. So again, under the My Company tab, we're going to go over to client status types. And this is where you can create the different client status types that you want your clients to be under. So Credit Repair Cloud is going to have, a few that are defaulted, and you can see that, there's 640 people under our leads, and there's a few under the prospects, and you can create a new client status. So if you click on new status, say you want, this is going to be for, clients, or you can do even promo clients, people that you're going to help with their credit where they're not having to pay you. Maybe you're doing a couple promotional clients to get your business started and to get some practice. So you can add a promo client, right? Allow login always. You want to allow all clients to log in, and then you can select a color that you want these clients to be, right? We'll just select pink. So every time you select that client status for a client, they will be under that particular client bucket. And you can really get creative with client statuses. What some people do is they'll create a status for every process. So if a client needs to be onboarded, they'll have a client status for that. We like to keep it very simple. So when I have a client that is pending, I will change it to a client status of pending payment / sign up. And then when somebody signs up, they will be transferred into a client group A, B, or C, depending on when they sign up. So everyone that signs up with us the 1st through the 10th of the month, they are going to be in client A group. And that way we know by the 10th of the month, every single month, all of these clients are due for a credit report update, and their bill is also due. So we know that if they haven't paid their bill, then we do not process their file. And then our second client group is client group B, which those are everyone that has signed up the 11th through the 20th of the month. So we know by the 20th of the month, they are due for a credit report update. And of course, their bill is going to be due. Same concept, client group B. And then client group C, everyone that signed up the 21st through the end of the month, which is the 31st, that will be client group C. So we can kind of break everyone up, and we know everyone in this group is due by the end of the month. So we will know that when we have to process their next round of disputes, when they're going to be due for their next import of the credit. So it's a great way to kind of keep organized and not have to guess when is their credit report due. So it's very good to get a process started early on and getting your operating procedures clear and defined. And then you can always add and build on top of that, because the more time that goes by, the more you're going to say, oh, well, we need to refine this process, or we need to simplify this process. It doesn't need to be so difficult. And that's what, operations is all about, especially the standard operating procedure guides that you're going to create. You want to keep them simple. You want to keep them clear and direct and to the point. Okay. So this is the client status. And of course, you want to just make sure that you are keeping everyone organized. We even have a client status where they have credit monitoring issues. So if we've tried to log into their credit report and their billing needs to be updated with Smart Credit, then of course we put them under credit monitoring issues. So just create a system that is going to work well for you. And that's where you would do it, under the client status types. So that's how that works. Now, the next option that we see here is going to be invoice options. Now, a lot of people are not going to be doing their invoices inside of Credit Repair Cloud because there is no merchant account that can be integrated with Credit Repair Cloud right now directly. The only way that you are going to be able to do your billing is outside of Credit Repair Cloud. Now, as Credit Repair Cloud says here, you can set up some automated steps with 𝗖𝗿𝗲𝗱𝗶 if you are using Zapier. So they have built-in accounting and invoicing for recurring payments, but sometimes it's just easier to set up your billing outside of Credit Repair Cloud. And if you're familiar with Zapier and how it works, you can set up some automations. But if you're not, you're just going to have your billing separate right now, because there is not a way to integrate it right now. If you can just set up your client on automatic recurring payments through your merchant account directly, that would be the best way to go about it. You can do that inside of 𝗖𝗿𝗲𝗱𝗶. You can do that inside of most merchant accounts where you can set them up for automatic recurring billing. I do not recommend sending an invoice because you'll end up with a ton of different invoices that are unpaid. You always want to set up your payments on automatic billing, so that way they are automatically billed for their service every month on the same day of the month. And if the payment declines, then of course you can follow up with them and kind of see if they wanted to continue service, if they need to update their card, whatever the case is. The most important thing is just not getting a chargeback. Being upfront, being honest with people will take you further in this industry, because this industry is known for having, a bad rap at times. There's a lot of chargebacks from people, from clients in this industry, because we're dealing with people that don't have the best, credit. So that's why a lot of merchant accounts don't work with credit repair companies, because of the amount of chargebacks and, things of that nature. So you just want to be mindful of that. There are a lot of high risk merchant accounts out there that will work with credit repair companies. PayArc is one. Payment Cloud is another one. There are a ton of different ones. So you just have to use what's best for you. I would also sign up for 𝗖𝗿𝗲𝗱𝗶𝘁. There's nothing wrong with having multiple merchant accounts so you can take payments from people. Because if one merchant account doesn't work out, then you're going to need another merchant account, to still accept payments, okay? And you don't want to rely on Cash App and Zelle and PayPal and all of these places that, are a great and easy way to send money, but it's just not professional, and you can't set it up on auto pay. So that's one thing that you really want to have all of your clients understand, that if they don't sign up for auto pay, there's going to be an additional fee every month. You can tell people if they sign up for auto pay, it's only $99 a month. But if you don't have auto pay, it's $150 a month, or something that would, be like that, to where you can entice them to sign up for auto pay. So that way you don't have to chase after them for the bill, because it's just a customer service nightmare. So this is where invoicing is. Again, if you feel like you need more help with any of these things on a one-on-one, I do offer one-on-one coaching. You can sign up for some one-on-one coaching, and we can get a better system for you. But in these videos, we go over the basics on how to get you started, the foundation, where everything is located inside of Credit Repair Cloud, so that way it can help you get a better understanding of how to fully leverage this software to grow your business. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to affiliate payments. So affiliate payments, this is something that you can, or you don't have to necessarily use. Not everyone is going to use every single piece and part of Credit Repair Cloud, and it's not necessary if you just don't need it. But you can use this if you plan to track all of your affiliate payments inside of Credit Repair Cloud, and you can set up a commission per client. That's what I recommend, is just doing like $100 per referral. And you can even do it on, a one-time fee. You can do it on a monthly fee. So if someone's paying, $150 a month, you can give the affiliate $50 a month to make it worth them sending you more clients. Okay. So that's how you do that. And you can just kind of see all of your total active affiliates under there. That's pretty simple for that. And let's go ahead and move on. We are going to head over to Active Campaign. Now, if you plan to have an email campaign, Active Campaign is one of many that you can choose. Now, you can set it up directly through Credit Repair Cloud. You can also use other email campaigns. You can leverage Zapier, so that way Credit Repair Cloud can speak to other software platforms. Like I said prior, I use ConvertKit, and I just use Zapier to connect everything. And it's really easy. Keep in mind, I am not someone who understood how to do all of this when I first started. I've been doing this now for some years, but it took me a while to really build everything out. And that's why I do this for you guys, so I can teach you what worked for me. What worked for me might not work for you, but you can take the concept and you can apply it to whatever systems and processes you're comfortable with, and you can grow on that. So if you want to set up an email campaign, you can start checking out ActiveCampaign. You can also use ConvertKit. I'll leave a link below for you to sign up to test out ConvertKit. I really like it because not only is it an email campaign, but it's also a landing page that you can use for capturing email addresses before people actually get to your sales page. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to recurring payments. Again, recurring payments is really going to be something that you're going to need to set up outside of Credit Repair Cloud. We used to have ChargeBee, but ChargeBee is no longer active inside of Credit Repair Cloud. So you can sign up for Billsby and you can get $15,000 in processing for only $35 a month. So I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I thought it was like $25, something like that a month, which $35 a month is actually not bad compared to what some of these merchant accounts charge people for an account. So you can sign up, and again, you can use Zapier as, kind of the middle person. Zapier is really just, think of Zapier like a person. Zapier just transfers the data from one software to another software, right? Zapier does all of the work for you. He takes all of the information from Credit Repair Cloud and he zaps it, meaning he takes it and moves it over to another software. So it's kind of like automation where it's done for you. You want to set up as much help as possible, and Zapier helps transfer that information from one platform to another. And Billsby is just another example of that. So you will need to set up recurring billing outside of Credit Repair Cloud, and you can certainly do that in Billsby or any other platform that you choose. Keep in mind, you can use PayPal, Stripe, and Square for other things related to your business, but you cannot accept payments for actual credit repair. You can certainly set up accounts with them, but they don't like credit repair. So if you have a digital product, you can sell that. If you have a course, you can sell that. If you have any other service that you provide, you can do those things, but you just can't do credit repair. So you can certainly set up accounts with PayPal, Stripe, and Square. Again, I recommend setting up accounts with all of these companies and just leveraging for what they're good at, because sometimes you'll need to accept payments for different things. You'll have digital products, ebooks, courses, different things that you might need to accept payment for within your business, because one business doesn't need to be, strict and pinned down to one service or one product. Your business might offer a multitude of products and services to clients, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the last thing on our list here, which is the API and automations. So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back and we're going to go over API and automation. So take a break and come back and be ready to rock and roll.